Hello, everyone. Today we're going to go through Edmodo, specifically from the teacher's side of things. So I have my personal account pulled up for Edmodo, and I wanted to walk you through how you would set assignments up, how you will set quizzes up, how you can look at your grade book, how you can look at parents and who's all in your class, everything there is to know. So first, you'll see that I am on a homepage. So when I logged in, I came to my homepage. I put that I work at Providence Academy, and so when I did that, you can actually click and see that there are other teachers from Providence here. There's students on here as well. So there's actually not really a great page, but your school might have a better page and hopefully will whenever you all start using this and incorporating Edmodo into your classes. So there, let's go back to my homepage. As you can see, I haven't set everything up yet because I still have a couple of things left to do, like go to a class and learn the basics, keeping track of everything. But you'll do that, and then that won't even be on your homepage anymore. I told you in our first tutorial that Edmodo kind of looks like a Facebook page. And this is why, because you can see what all I've posted, a recommendation that I've posted in my class. I mean, it literally just looks like a Facebook homepage. You can even view your profile, but what I want to do is show you right here, you can see all of the classes that you are teaching. So right now, I only have one class, so I have biology. But let me go back. That's where you can find all of your classes. You can also create groups where you can collaborate with other educators, other teachers. Maybe you want to have just a departmental group and then an entire coworker group, etc. Okay, so let's get into my classroom. And at the top, you can see you can switch again to all your classes. You can switch classes. You can go to your post, kind of like a home page. Different folders that you might have. I don't have any folders yet. And then if you have any small groups, you can also look at your members, who's all in your class. So this is where you can find the students that are in your class. This is the student account that we're going to walk through on a different tutorial. And then this would be the teacher. So I'm the teacher. If you have another teacher, a co-teacher, you can also add your co-teacher here. So if I wanted to add members, you can first do it. You can add their first name, last name, and their email. What I like to do is personally show my students this code right here. They can type that code in, and then they can join your classroom like that. I just think it's easier, but you do whatever's easiest for you. You can also connect parents. So if I click on Jennifer Main, I can add parents, connect the parents there. Connecting parents, all you would do is add their email and then connect it. All right, so what I wanted to show you are on the home page. If you want to create an assignment, you're going to come here, hit new, where you need to be on assignment. And then let's say you want to title this, we can do the Punnett square. I know this is already on there, but it's one I have already. We can actually do a lab activity over DNA. Replication. Okay, so I can add an attachment. So it is up here at the top. You can open that up, and now it is here, and then you can tell your students, please work through this. And then I want to assign it, so I'm just going to come up here to assign. I can select a due date. I want it to be due on the 10th of March at 11:59 p.m. Now, if you hit lock right here, then this means that students will not be able to turn in this assignment after the due date. If you want it to be added to the grade book, you just click the grade book and then we can assign it. If you want it to schedule for later, I can say I don't want it to schedule till Thursday, but I'm trying to upload everything onto this classroom and have it pre-ready during the weekend. You can hit schedule for later and it will not schedule until that Thursday. That's an awesome feature if you like to work ahead. But I don't want to do that right now. I just want to assign it. So now you can see that this assignment has been posted and there's been 0 submissions so far. Let's say I want to create a quiz and I want to do a new quiz. So we're just going to call this DNA quiz and we're going to ask quiz questions. So maybe my first question is DNA, we can do a true or false. DNA is a double helix. All right, so the answer to that is true, and I want it to be worth 1 point. So that's good. I don't have to do anything else to it. I can add another question. Maybe my next question is another true false. I would normally not do true false. I would normally do multiple choice or something different and not just true false. Maybe I would have them do labeling or something like that, or add a file and do a picture. But for just the simplicity of this tutorial, let's just do true and false. Adenine pairs with cytosine. Now this is a false statement. Adenine would pair with thymine, so I need to click false and it's worth 1 point. So that's all I'm going to put on this quiz. So I will hit assign. I want it to be randomized. The due date is going to be on the 9th at 11:59 p.m. We're going to lock this and we're going to assign it. Got it. Okay, so now we can actually see what this DNA quiz would look like. We can view the quiz. So no student has submitted it yet. So I actually can't see who's done it yet. All right, so back to my classes. Now you know how to post a quiz, how to post assignments. If you want to just share something with your class, have a great weekend. You can actually add pictures or GIFs. And I actually have parent notifications right now because I have parent notifications set up for this classroom. So we want to add a GIF to this. Excitement. Thank goodness it's the weekend. You can create a poll. Anything you want to do to communicate with your students. All right, now let's go and you can see the calendar. What's all coming up for this class? What's due for this class? You can see that and for all of your classes. You can also look at what's due right here. So I can come down and see what is about to be due, what's ready to grade, what's been viewed. You can actually see that a student has turned in their Punnett Square worksheet. It's ready to grade. And then progress, I can see my grade book if I come to progress. So here's my student, Jennifer Main. This is the DNA quiz we just created, a lab activity, the participation grade that I added. As you can see, the meiosis has not been graded yet. The Punnett Square worksheet was turned in, it has not been graded. And the meiosis drawing is here. If you want to ever add a grade, you can just hit the add grade button and you just name it and put how many points. You can also export this into an Excel worksheet. If you need to message anyone, that you can message right here. So, this is just a brief overview of what Edmodo looks like from the teacher's side. If you want to dig more into this, I definitely recommend looking at some of these tutorials um, that Edmodo has to offer, or just diving in yourself and just really seeing what it all has by researching it. I have some resources that are on the bottom of this website that you can use to try to help you build your classroom. Many of them come straight from Edmodo itself. I hope that this helped you in starting this progress. And if you would like to look at the student side, I'll also have a tutorial for the student side as well. Thank you and have a great day.